The Batmobeast is in the building. Mcfarlane wins Toy Name of the Year. Batmobeast, let's go. Geeks was popping. It's here. Mcfarlane announced this, fairly recently, maybe 2-3 months ago, and it has shipped already. So I was just looking over the box, and I don't think it takes batteries. I don't think there are any noises or lights or anything like that, which is kind of surprising because at the price point, I thought it would have something besides just size to it. But maybe, Mcfarlane's bad with box labeling, so maybe he didn't put it on the box. Let's find out. Removable body shell. Each figure comes with a collectible trading card. Here are pictures of Mcfarlane figures that are from different waves. Collect them all. Barcode in case you need it. The Batmobeast even gets its own card. After one world within the dark multiverse devolved into chaos, Batman uploaded his consciousness into every piece of technology to enforce and protect humanity. However, his protection and leadership soon turned to tyranny, and those he sought to save revolted against him. In an attempt to regain their freedom, humanity wiped Batman from every piece of tech on Earth except one, the Batmobeast. Designed to be the ultimate all-terrain vehicle, this monstrous Batmobile now holds all the imprints of Batman's consciousness and races across the desolate landscape of its broken planet. Wow, that's deep. So for all intents and purposes, this is an embodiment of Batman. Interesting. So first glance, I like the design on it, but I'm not sure what we're paying for. I know plastic prices are up, and there's a lot of plastic in these wheels, but this part up here, I don't know what kind of plastic that is. Is it like vinyl? But it's that flimsy plastic that you can easily rip. So it's not hard at all. I'm trying to think of what that material's been used in. Probably like the kiddie pools. That vinyl that's that kiddie pools are made out of, but a little bit thinner. So literally, if you pull too hard on this, you'll be able to rip it. So not appreciating that. So before I move them around, let's look at the details here. So you got these big honking treaded tires. Hubcaps have the bat symbol in there with spikes. Now right behind the tailpipe they have a bat symbol cut into it. I think that's nice. I do like that under here you've got different details like exhaust panels, but I wish they'd use a little bit more color down there instead of making everything one color so it looks kind of cheap. Batmobeast head on. And this plastic scares me, man. Like, you can display this, but I'm glad this is an adult collectible, because if a kid was playing with this, like if my son got his hands on it, this thing probably wouldn't last a day or two. That's a shame. You're looking close there. Here's your skull. Then it's got the bat ears and the wings behind it, and that pattern repeats over the entirety of the tire. And forgive me for how dusty it is. I did dust it off, but it apparently is a dust magnet. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what this is called. I'm not into trucks. I should ask some of the kids in my neighborhood. Their parents buy them. Very loud trucks that wake you up at 6 o'clock in the morning with these things on the hood. But again, that one color thing, I really don't like that. You should have a wash or something, just so it looks kind of realistic. When you don't do that, it just looks like the effort was not there. Now up on the windshield, looks like it's cracked. So maybe the protesters were throwing something at it. View from behind actually looks pretty cool. Got these back railings, then the tail fins out, and I assume this is where the brake lights would be. You got your back suspension rods. Looks pretty good. Rolls back and forth. Ooh, this thing is heavy. If I hadn't bought this on Amazon, I would have been pissed because shipping on this thing would have been ridiculous. buy it on Amazon if you get it. Closer look inside. Nothing special from the appearance here. Maybe when we take the hood off, it'll look a little bit different. Has these pins back here. I'm assuming that's how you take the hood off, so we're gonna find out. I'll go ahead and remove that pin there. There's one on the other side. Here's a view of the undercarriage. Not a lot of detail there, not much to look at. I don't see any other pins to remove. I'm wondering if this comes off to loosen it up. Oh yeah, that turns. Oh yeah, there you go. That's how you release it. So they use that as a release valve. Very clever, Mcfarlane Toys. And then back here where those pins were, you have to just push those through carefully so you don't rip them. Push that in there, and then it lifts off. And then, voila. And there's the Batmobeast naked. Not sure how much I like that, and it's mostly because of the one solid color. So it doesn't look realistic to me. I like they have the bat symbol on the engine. Alright, so bird's eye view here of Batman or whoever. I would say that Batman was sitting in the driver's seat, but his consciousness has been transferred into this machine, so Batman wouldn't actually sit there. So maybe Robin would sit in it. I haven't read the comic book. And you can have some people stand back here. So while I don't like the bland color, if I had any talent, which I don't, I could paint this and I think it would look a lot better than it would with the cover. And if you display it, you can have somebody in the driver's seat and have a couple people back here. I think it'd be pretty awesome. Ooh, the bat steering wheel turns. Does not control the wheels though. So with the skull and bat tread on the tire, you get a bumpy ride. You can hear it run over my platform here. That's to be expected. But that's good because it's big and it's rugged. You wouldn't want it to be moving like a Lamborghini or a Porsche. So what do I think? Well, it depends. I like it, but I don't like the price point. If you're a customizer or you have any decent paint skills, then I think it's a must buy because you can paint this thing. It has so much potential and just make it look freaking awesome. As is though, it's very plain, it's very basic. It's the building block of a good custom. So is it worth it? It depends on what you want to do with it. If you just want to take it out of the box as is and put it up on the shelf and display it, I mean, that's on you. I think it's a little expensive for that, but the potential there makes it worth it if you can do something with it. I myself am not a painter, so I might try and find somebody to paint it for me. Now that I'm thinking about all the potential, I'm actually getting excited. I mean, these tailpipes, you can paint those silver, you can paint that engine silver, you can put black highlights. I mean, it could be really awesome. So I guess my final verdict is if you want to do some work to it, it is a worthy buy. If you're just looking for something straight off the shelf that you don't have to touch, then to each his own, it's a toss-up. In my opinion, I think the price, I can't remember exactly what the price was. I think it was like 80 bucks. But right off the shelf with no sounds, no lights, no batteries, and a very basic paint deco. Actually, no paint deco at all. I think the asking price is a little bit high. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. All right, well, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think of this thing. Is it worth the investment? If you're a painter, let me know what I can do with this. Hipzilla, I'm looking at you. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share this link with a friend, go into your Mcfarlane groups, spread it, help the channel grow. All right, till next time, geek out.